Gathered here today to celebrate the life of Elizabeth and share with everybody stories and memories that we all have of her. Just like everybody else, Elizabeth loved her family, and she loved spending time with them, especially on the holidays when her aunt and uncle would come from South Dakota and share with them funny stories about their life. She loved her aunt, and her aunt had owned a motel. And of course, with most motels, there was a pool. Liz loved to go and visit the pool and go swimming with her cousins, Noah and Jonah, in the pool and create memories with them. Elizabeth also loved her grandparents very much and wanted to spend every minute with them. She even knew their home phone number by heart in kindergarten before she even knew her own telephone number. She loved to go and see her grandparents and explore the giant farmhouse. She always loved to listen to her grandfather's stories about tractors and sit out on the porch and listen to the cranes. She loved to walk to the mailbox with her grandmother to see what was coming in the mail. But she never really cared for having to watch the soaps with her grandmother after washing the dishes. Elizabeth would love to make new friends and play with them at school and also at home. Brittany was her neighbor at the time. This was Elizabeth's best friend growing up, and they did almost everything together. Many of her friends included Sam, Brianna, and Hannah. While Elizabeth loved to spend time with friends and family, she also loved to learn to build new things with her hands, as well as discover new items every day. Elizabeth would spend time with her father and loved to ask him questions about how things worked and how to build them. She enjoyed spending time with her dad and going places and discovering new things. But she also was bored to death at the car shows, but she still liked to spend time with her dad, even if it was filled with boring car facts. While spending time with her dad, she also enjoyed spending time with her mom. Heidi, Elizabeth's mother, taught Elizabeth fun things you can do at home, and particularly how to bake or cook, and even tried to teach her how to knit and crochet, which did not work very well. Heidi shared her love of planting flowers and teaching Liz that in order to keep a plant alive, you need to water it. Liz soon became the only person to take care of the flowers her mom had planted and picked out. Her aunts, both Jean and Tina, had taught Liz a lot of fun things about crafting and other fun stories as well. Jeannie had taught Liz the fun of the fantasy world and created a love of dragons, fairies, and best of all, unicorns. And Tina created a love of art and scrapbooking for Liz. While Liz has struggled throughout her life with many obstacles, she wouldn't be how she is without them today. Elizabeth had struggled in school with her reading and writing, and she was stuck with taking a special class outside of the normal classes that were required. And she had to read the Boxcar children books about 3 times, which in the end she didn't like at all. Finally, in 3rd grade, her teacher introduced her to a book series called Junie B. Jones, and she learned that she could like to read if she found the right book. And today she still continues, she continued to keep finding new books and have a growing pile of them in her bedroom. while also learning to love how to read and kind of right. She loved her cat and horse. Elizabeth got to start riding in the summer of 8th grade at a local place out near her grandparents' old farm. She got to learn how to jump, how to care for a horse, how to do the basics, and eventually signed up for 4-H and started to compete at her local fairs and go to state every year and create many new friends that she still loves. While she also loved horses, she loved her cat. Her cat was named Smokey. The cat acted more like a dog than a cat, I guess you could say. She always slept in her crib, always came with her to bed at night, and loved to see her when she came home from school, and so did Liz. While we may no longer have Liz in our life, she will carry on through the hearts of those that loved her. Thank you for coming today and sharing with us the stories and being together at a sad time.